Afternoon, it's Sunday the 24th of July and it's another tomato and cucumber update. Not very pleasant at all, quite windy, some sunny intervals, a bit muggy, but let's go in and show you what's happening. I've left this window opened. I've stuck a ball of cord in it because the lever isn't working properly. So what have we got? Well, cucumbers. I've already taken 2 cucumbers off this, and I'll be taking one of these or both of these cucumbers off soon, because if you don't take them off, then it hinders the growth of the other cucumbers coming on. So you can see I've quite a number of cucumbers coming on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coming on, but you're getting these side shoots coming off here, so you don't want the side shoots. They're taking power from the main stem, so you cut them off. That side shoot coming off there, and they're suckers really, you know. You don't want too many side shoots coming off this, because you want the main power going in. Oh, there's another cucumber coming on there. So I took quite a sizable cucumber off that. Don't know what happened to this tomato here. Seems to have lost its head. I must have thought it was a sucker and took it off. Stupid me. So I'll let this sucker here take its place, because it's the only one appearing. Anyway, not so good with that. There's a sucker down at the bottom, so you take it off. Good night. So here's the rest of the tomatoes. Now there's a few clusters here, you know, not too bad. And I thought I'd killed my blooming tomatoes, the tomato plants there, because I arrived up one day and I hadn't been up for a few days, and the top leaves and everything else were really wilted. Were really, you know, they're all lying flat or down, pointing downwards. And what had happened was I hadn't watered them, and therefore they were dying. The plant was dying, so I quickly threw as much water around them as I could. And there's a few clusters, not massive, but they'll do us. So the tomatoes, if you think that, you know, this has happened, there's another sucker there. If you think that has happened to you, take that sucker off, then lash the water around them. Lash it. A few. Yes, this is what's happening on these flowers here. Wee leaves are forming, and they're taking away energy out of the plant for forming fruit. So you nip those off. Yeah, there's a leaf coming up here too. So nip them off. That's what happened whenever the water. I hadn't watered them, and those are really, that end of that leaf is dead, and that one as well. You can see that I've taken the bottom leaves off, the stalks below the forming trusses, because they're taking energy out of the fruit as well. And all I need to do now is spray these to help with pollination, and that'll be it until you see that? See the way the leaf is growing out of the flower? You don't want that, so you nip that off. There's it happening again. Nip it off. with your fingers. There's it happening again. How did I miss this? Okay, until next time, I'll do a wee bit more pollination. This morning I saw 2 tortoiseshell butterflies in my back garden. That's the first for weeks and weeks and weeks, possibly a couple of months. I saw them 2 months ago, but the butterfly population seems to have been decimated for some reason. And I saw 2 tortoise shells this morning floating about. Bee population's dreadful as well. The wee brown bees, smaller bees with the sort of brown furry coat, or it's like round their shoulders. They're here, but the big bumblebees and the worker bees have all disappeared. What has been going wrong? I just do not know. Nipping off a few more suckers there. This is what I'm using, an old cleaning bottle, washed out and filled with water. There's another one that's got leaves coming out of it. You don't want that at all. Oh, I took a flower as well. Oopsie doopsie. Okie doke. Until next time.